Hey friends, this is Miss Yarborough, and we're going to do a math lesson today on using place value and our understanding of place value to figure out how to add 10 to a two-digit number. So when we finish this lesson today, you're going to be able to count on instead of counting all and identify and use number patterns to help you to add 10 to a two-digit number. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read you a problem, and you're going to listen with your ears and see if you can figure out how to solve. Okay? I put 6 apples in my bag. I added 10 apples to my bag. How many apples are in my bag now? Okay, I'm going to read it to you one more time, and then I want you to pause the video, solve the problem on some paper or whatever you've got, and then you're going to press play. Okay, listen again. I put 6 apples in my bag. I added 10 apples to my bag. How many apples are in my bag now? Pause the video and solve. When you've got it, press play. Okay. Some people may have heard the problem and immediately started by drawing 6 apples and then drawing 10 more apples. While this is a correct way to show our work, this is not the way we're going to solve today. We're going to use our place value strategies and our understanding of how to draw our tens and ones to make this much simpler. I don't want to work too hard today. So when I think about my problem, I know that I'm adding 6 plus 10 to figure out my answer. And when I look at the number 6, there are no 10s in the number 6. It's just 6 ones. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to draw my 6 ones again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then where it says add 10, I'm just going to draw my tens rod. Okay? Now, when I add numbers, I like to put the larger number in my head. It does not matter which number that you put first, but I think for counting on, it helps me to put that larger number first. So I'm going to start with 10 and then count on. Count with me. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, so 6 plus 10 equals 16, or I could flip it and say 10 plus 6 equals 16. Okay, I'm going to read you another problem. I'm going to have you pause again and solve it, this time doing like we did down here where we drew our representations with our place value rods. All right, ready for the next problem? Here we go. There are 56 apples in my bag, and I picked 10 more apples and put them in my bag. How many apples do I have now? Pause your video after you listen the second time. There are 56 apples in my bag. I picked 10 more. How many apples do I have now? Let's check our answer. So the problem said there are 56 apples in my bag. So I drew 56 with my tens and ones. So here is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. And then I've got to add another 10 to that. So I'm going to count all of my tens, adding this one to it before I count my ones. Let's count together. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. So 56 plus 10 equals 66. Okay, I want you to notice something. I'm going to write the number 56 over here, and under it I'm going to write the number 66. So what I notice is that when I add 10, the only number that changes is the number, the digit in the tens place. So remember, if we look at our place value chart, This is our ones and this is our tens. I'm going to do a representation here to show you. So the number in the ones place stays the same because when I add 10, I'm not adding any ones to it. So that number, the digit of 6, stays at a 6. And then when we increase from 5 tens to 6 tens, I added 1 10. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to have two problems for your assignment that are going to be exactly like this. You're going to read those, you're going to solve them showing your tens and ones, and make sure that you show what your final answer is. Thank you.